Well, howdy do, everybody. On this Saturday morning, I was not watching the clock, and all of a sudden I saw my face pop up. I was like, oh, well, the intro's over. How's it going, everybody? We have got a jam-packed. This show might go 2 hours. I have no idea. But it should go better than it did last week, because last week, boy, this girl crashed and burned. And I'll give you the reason why I crashed and burned. It's because that was a Saturday morning. I had to go to the alpaca farm, and this little girl did not eat her Wheaties. She did not have a protein-packed breakfast. And so at 7 a.m., I went to the alpaca farm, finished at 9, and then the show started at 10. And I was so, I always get excited before a show. And I did not eat anything after I had worked on the farm for 2 hours. So after about 45 minutes, this little girl's attention span and energy levels crashed, along with the blood sugar levels. And so, yeah, I did not, last week's live was yanked from YouTube. If you want to see, the dumpster fire that happened after the 45-minute mark, just you go over to Facebook, because I left it on Facebook. And you'll get to see the dumpster fire just engulf in flames. And it got comical towards the end, to the point where I screwed up an outro. Like, I'll just decide, I'll clean it up and I'll edit it later. Nope, I just yanked it from YouTube, and I just said, we'll just leave it on Facebook for those of you who want to just laugh at me. So nobody's here, and that's okay. We're going to get started with this show. Y'all, how many? 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 problems with the beta 14. So these are the things that are coming, and hopefully by the time they come around, we'll get them fixed, because I'm going to report these 3 today on the GitHub for Elementor to fix. I'll have to search to see if they've already been accounted for. So at any rate, we have lots of stuff to do today. And some of it I've prepared for, some of it I have not at all. So today we're going to look at Elementor beta. Beta meaning it's coming, it's not finalized. So yes, there are going to be problems. We're going to look at the 3.14 beta version. Now, before you go out and set your Elementor to download the beta version, don't do it on a live productive site. You'll hate yourself if you do, because things will break, as they always do with beta software that has not been finalized. So yes, we want to make sure that when we test things with sketchy software, which sketchy software is beta, it's not been finalized. We want to go to localwp.com, and we want to make sure that we have an environment on our computer that allows us to install WordPress and Elementor, as many versions as you want. So please, I'm not sponsored by LocalWP. It is a free piece of software. I just use it because it serves my purposes in playing with Elementor and various versions of WordPress and Elementor installed. So go get you a copy of LocalWP. It works on Windows. It works on Mac. I think there's a version for Linux too. Could be wrong on that, but download that software. Yeah, I always get it wrong. I got a point. Nope. That way. Yeah, that way. Okay. Enough fun and giggles. Let's go back to here. Yep. And let's get ourselves ready for looking at some of these new beta 14 versions. All right, so here we are. I am on a page. And so I left myself a little note here. Type Caro in widget search, okay? So boys and girls, did y'all know that there were how many? I don't know how many. So I'm here at the search, and we're searching for a widget. And if Yeah, we got problems. That is not an Elementor problem. That is me trying to override the UI problem, okay? So just don't worry your pretty little head. Is that, and then we've got this great big huge black spot right here. Don't worry, don't worry. I overrode because I wanted my UI to look a certain way. That is me, and I have not finalized the CSS. So just don't worry. This is not what Elementor's UI looks like, okay? It's not what it looks like. This is me playing with CSS. So I did those breakage problems. All right, so Caro. I just want to make sure you know that, Caro. Goosey gander, look, y'all, we've got an image carousel, we've got a loop carousel, we've got slides carousel, we've got media carousel, we've got a testimonial carousel, we've got a review carousel, and we have this new, what is it called? A nested carousel for infinite design possibilities. So yes, we have a design how you want it, nested carousel. So I've got a nested carousel on the page. And again, this is 3.14 beta if you're just stopping by. There's nobody here. It's a big fat goose egg. So at any rate, I'm going to drag and drop a loop carousel, an icon box inside of the loop carousel. And there it is. And then I'm going to come over here to the plus sign. By the way, this is the top bar. And we'll get to that in a minute. But there's also all kinds of wonderful features we're going to get to today. Oh, look at that. Look, look, look. Yes, I've been on there twice. Why don't, I don't have a peanut gallery to scream at me in the comments. Okay, so I'm real sorry that was there. But the reason why I looked at my screen is because, oh, look, I can't fix that either. Interesting. Y'all, that's broken. Okay, well, let's move on. I'm having software difficulties. Wait a minute, hold on. It's moving there, but it's not moving there. It'll be interesting what happens to that later. Oh, is it because it's locked? Sorry, just a minute. No, it's not locked. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm having software difficulties, so that's all right. All right, so here's another nugget. Here's another nugget that is coming in the beta 3.14 version. God, what happened to my people? What happened to my people? All right, so I'm going to drag and drop over here a title into this other widget, carousel. And notice how that item has a pink border around it as if to say, hey, I'm active. All right. Now I'm going to come back over to my elements, my widgets, and let's say I want to add an image. Okay. I could drag and drop that item underneath or above the title, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to drop it right there. Now notice that our title is selected. It has a pink border around it. Watch carefully. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do before it happens. Why? Because you'll miss it. I'm going to just click on image, and the image is going to show up below the heading. Say it ain't so. Yes, it is so. Watch. Oh, wow. Brain explosion, yes. That is new in the 3.14 beta version. That's coming to an Elementor plugin near you. Again, this is broken because I overrode the CSS. All right, let's put an image in there. Let's put this one. That's fine. All right, there's an image. Now notice that the image has a pink box around it. Looky, looky. Okay. So if I go back up to my elements, and let's say I want to put a button there, I'm just going to click the button. And looky, it shows up right below. So I'm going to click this list, and I gave it away. I'm going to click the icon box, and I want to put an icon list below it because the image and the title, everything's just so big. There it is. And I'm just going to go to Style, and I'm going to put it right in the middle. Boop. Just like everything else is centered in that box. And so if I decide I need that centered this way, there we go. And so yes, we have a carousel that is nested in which you can put whatever you want into each one of them. Isn't that beautiful and lovely and marvelous? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's say for whatever reason, okay, I'm going to click on this container. The container is selected. If I go back up to my elements and I say button, and I just decide that I want another button. If I hit Command D, it duplicates. Command D, duplicates. There's a keyboard shortcut for you. All right. So I want to align the buttons to the center. So center in the vertical and center in the horizontal, and there you go. So now we can have all kinds of things to put in a carousel. Advertisements. I just had a brain idea. Okay, hold on just a second. Oops, I don't want to add an element. I want to go back to the carousel. I want to edit. I want to add a new item. So I'm going to have fun here. Slide number 4. Okay. Where's number 4? How can I get to item number 4? Okay, you know what the problem is? Uh-oh. We have a problem. Yes, we do. I can't see item number 4. Uh-oh. How do I add item number 4? If I can't see it. Slides to display. 4. All right, hold on. Slides to scroll. Equal height. On. Here's another problem, boys and girls. How do I get to slide number 4 if it's a nested item? Okay, there's another problem. How do I get to slide number 4? Slide number 4. It's not there. Okay. Scratching my head on that one. Okay, I'm going to take slide number 4 and I'm going to move it into slide number 1 position. That's how you have to do it. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so anyway, here's what I was going to do. I'm going to add a title in there. Okay, and I'm going to grab the title and I'm going to say, oh, I don't know. Where's the post title? Post title. It grabs the page. I was hoping that I could grab, nope, that I could just put a blog post in there. All right, let's grow a brain. Let's grow a brain. Let's give it something else. Let's give it another try. Let's go to the posts widget. Okay. So we want one column. We want one post. Okay. And we don't want a, well, yeah. We don't want the date and we don't want the comments. Yep. Okay. So yeah, you can put a blog post in there. Yes, you can. And you can probably query a, how? Oh, a category. Okay. You would have to make probably a special category. Uncategorized. You would have to put a very special category. Hey, let's just do that right now while we're here. We're live and we're having fun. Okay. Do I have a posts? No, I don't. Okay. Posts, posts. Okay, so I'm going to come in here to the categories, right click, open in a new tab, categories. Let's put carousel. Do I know how to spell carousel? That's not how you spell it. How do you spell carousel? Because I'm just having one of those excited moments where I can't spell. Hold on. Go back to the home page. C-A-R-O-S-E-L. U-S-E-L. Okay. Now I've totally lost where I am. Okay. Where is categories? Okay. U-cell. Yeah, there we go. I knew there was a letter missing. All right. So we've created a new category called carousel. Okay. And right. And so now I'm going to go close the categories. I'm going to go back to all my posts. And I'm going to say how to build a website. I'm going to change that one. I'm going to go to quick edit. I'm going to change from uncategorized to it's not here. Okay, so we're going to put it back to, because this page doesn't know we just added that carousel. I'm going to hit update. And then I'm going to do a hard refresh on this page. Let's try that again. Okay, how to build a carousel. How to build a website. There's carousel. I'm going to click on carousel. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit update. And let's go back to the home page. And we're going to right click, edit the posts, go to, all right, where are we? One post, blah, blah, blah. Let's change the image ratio. There we go. And image width, blah, 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 title, yeah. Metadata. No, I don't want metadata. I want to go back to the query. Yes. And the term, I want CA carousel. And we know that there's only one blog post with the carousel on it. And bada bing, it pulls it up. So you can have a new, let's just go back to what I did. You can create a category called carousel. You can drop a posts widget inside of the carousel and limit it to one and limit it to a very special query, which is the carousel category. And so every time you add a new carousel, a new blog post, should it override? It depends on the order. All right, let's play. So let's go to, this is a great blog post. I'm going to quick edit. I'm going to change this to carousel. We're going to hit uncategorize, deselect that, update. We're going to go back to the home page, and I'm going to hit a hard refresh. Ooh, cancel. We need to publish that page first. And I'm going to go refresh. So let's see what happens. Okay, so yes, we need to go back to here, edit the posts, go down here to query, and change descending to ascending, and that would mean that changes, correct. You got to get your dates right on your blog posts. But it should pull in the latest post. All right, hold on just a second. We're going to publish that page. See, you can do all kinds of dynamic things in a carousel now. Let's go back to posts. All right, 6-1. Yeah, so, all right. I'm just going to quick edit this. And I'm going to change it to carousel just to be fun. It should not change because it's an older blog post. It should not change because it is an older blog post. So if that is correct, then we're going to do a hard refresh on this page. And it should not change. But it did. Ascending, descending. Yeah. but it did change. So at any rate, you know where I'm going with that. So I just thought that would be fun. I didn't do the math on that one, but therein lies the fun with a nested carousel with infinite design possibilities. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. All right, so the next one we're going to look at is the loop grid static item position. All right, I didn't test this one, so we may crash and burn. We may crash and burn. Okay, what do I want to do? I don't know. I want to add a loop grid. Loop grid. All right, here we go. Boop, loop grid. All right. Create a template or choose one by starting its name. Okay, so if I go yeah. So, yeah, that's the one I want. There we go. Blog posts. All right. All right, so we're going to cut out 6. We're just going to have 3 items per page. Columns, 3. Items per page, 3. Oh. We're okay. We're okay. You know why we're okay? It's because this blog post has a... Because I we got to fix this. Okay, I'll tell you what I did wrong. I put in the blog content and not the title, the featured image, and a button to get to it. Right, okay. But this is the loop grid, right? Yes, okay, let's edit the template and save it. Y'all, again, this morning I only had oatmeal. So yes, I can tell my brain is crashing and burning right now. All right. All right, so we don't want that. And we're going to go save and back. So all we should get is the title. Yep. Okay. That works. All right. So we need to go to our post because this is a new blog post. Needs a featured image because I just have to have a featured image. And come back here. Set featured image. Okay. It's got a featured image. We're going to hit update and we're going to go back to the home page and we're going to do a hard refresh. Boop. And then the image is going to show up. This is what I wrote down. The loop grid breaks with a hard refresh on the page. If you didn't see that or don't know what I'm talking about, let's do that again, boys and girls. All right, so I'm just gonna, here's another thing. When you hover over a template part, see how our header is green? Yeah, but I'm sure you noticed that. Okay, let me just try that again. Let's come in here and grab the loop grid, boop, and grab this ALE. Yep, loop grid. Okay, as you can see, I only want 3. Okay, the title, the featured image, and the button. All right, so if I just hit, I'm just curious. I'm just going to hit publish. I'm just going to hit publish. Now, I'm just going to hit refresh in the browser. It breaks. Oh, but it breaks. Is there a way to rectify it? No, because look, we have the gray screen of death on the UI. Major problem, major problem. And you know what you have to do in this kind of situation? You have to close that. And you have to publish that. And look, nothing here, nothing. Oh, it does come back. Hold on. All right, let's just do it again. 3rd time's a charm. Loop grid, drop it in there. ELE, loop grid. Okay, there it's normal. I want 3. Publish the page. So if you refresh or hard refresh, which is the same thing, it's just a keyboard shortcut, Shift-Command-R, Control-Shift-R on Windows, it breaks. Oh, but we get our widgets back. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so if I click on the loop grid, oh, we don't have our features here. Clicky, clicky, boop. One more time, edit the loop grid. Nope, the loop grid's broken. Can't get back to the loop grid UI. All right, so yes, that one will be reported as of today. All right, so there's the loop grid. It's broken. Let me just publish, hard refresh the page. Well, let's go to our widgets. Okay, let's go to the loop grid. Loop grid drop. Okay, one more time. This is the 4th time. I know, I'm sorry. Elementor, All right, now, give me 3. I've done this 5 times. I'm sorry to bore you to tears. All right, apply an alternate template. On. Alternate template. Start by typing its name. I don't have one. But if I had created one, we could do that. Item will span across a number of columns. Okay, good to know. But this is what's coming. I don't want to have to create another template and blah, blah, blah and put it in there. But yes, we do have apply an alternate template. So for whatever reason you wanted to do a different thing. So there's that. We'll move on because I did that 5 times for you. All right, static template. Change in pagination and navigation of what? The loop grid? I think so. So where is the pagination and navigation? Okay, here's pagination. None. Let's put numbers in there. 1, 2, 3. 2. Page limit 5. Not working. Okay, because I didn't prepare myself for this one. Oh, but we're crashing and burning. I can smell gasoline and somebody's lighting a match. Okay, let's move on. So yes, there are changes to the navigation and numbering, but I couldn't tell you that because I haven't used it. All right. Let's go move on to the style guide, the global style guide. Okay, so what we're going to do, I beg your pardon. I am so sorry. I don't know why that is ringing, but yeah, yeah. Let me text this person. This is so inappropriate. This is just so non-professional right here. Okay. So I apologize for that. I have do not disturb on. This is just, my personal life is being taken care of right now. Oh, okay. It's not important. But I apologize for the phone ringing. All right, let's move on. Where was I? We are in the global style guide. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag and drop some stuff on here just to have something on the page, and we'll hit publish. Okay, so don't get confused with the global style guide and the global styles, because the global styles, as in creating a global style and giving it a CSS class name, and then, yeah, see, I thought that's what this was. The global style guide. Global styles is probably going to come after this, I'm guessing. So I'm going to go up here to site settings using the new UI. And we're going to go to global colors. This is how you access it. You have to go to site settings and global colors. Okay? Now, I have opened this up before and I turned it off. But when you click the global colors, it will automatically override your page and turn on the style guide preview. So I'm going to turn on the Style Guide preview right now. All right. Now this is a beautiful and lovely thing, boys and girls. Oh, but yes it is. So if you notice, we've got system colors, primary, secondary, body, and accent. And you got system colors, primary, secondary, body text, and accent. So if you make a change here, let's just put an orange in there, yellow, it changes over here too. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. Oh, but yes, it is. And then all of our custom colors that we have created is all down here too, all represented. And if you see right here, if you looked over here, and you looked over here, and you keep scrolling down the page, you can jump to the fonts. And then here's your primary font. Let's go back up here. Custom colors. If I, wait, is it here? No, it's not. Okay, global colors. Oh, look, boys and girls, look, 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 look. I closed and there's nothing here. Okay, there it was, just a delay. Save changes. Okay, we're going to save those changes. Okay, good. But notice you can't get to the global, what is going on? We got our colors, we got our fonts. Again, this is beta stuff, boys and girls. And nobody's here, and that's okay. Y'all just watch it on the replay. You don't like getting up on a Saturday morning and checking in on me? That's fine. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. Okay. Save changes. Site settings. Get out of the site settings. Isn't that interesting, boys and girls? I find that a problem. I do. That if I go to global colors and I turn on the global widgets here, global widgets, global colors, and I jump to fonts, wouldn't I want to be able to just like change that as well? Like, you got to click on it. Oh, you got to click on it. Then it'll switch over. Interesting. Okay. All right. The special title has a letter spacing of 10. Let's just make that not 10 and make it 5. Okay, that's good. Save changes. Okay. Custom fonts. But notice you can't get back to the colors if you wanted to. I think they should have them stacked, one on top of the other. Because if I click back on colors, and I click on the secondary color, it's one of those Ajax calls or something. No, it's not. It's a JavaScript-y thing, jQuery, I don't know. So it depends on what you click on. You have to click on it, then it will switch on the left-hand panel. Okay, gotcha. But I would like to see them all at once. I would like to see them all at once. But isn't that interesting? Okay, so just heads up, you have to click on the colors because it will change according to, but what if I wanted to see them all at once and just scroll up and down if I chose to? All right. But this is what's coming. This is the global style guide. You know, beta software, when things aren't finalized, we got problems. Oh, there was something I meant to tell you. Right click, open in new tab. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's my other problem. So if I wanted to get to the theme builder from here, I've opened it in a new tab, okay? And I've got my home page, and I'm going to turn off the style guide, and I'm going to get out of the page settings. Okay, you have to click that button again. All right, there should be an exit, but anyway. So right here, if I click on this, we can go to the theme builder. We can get our history, user preferences, keyboard shortcut, and we can exit to WordPress. Now I understand that when you click on history, there's no history. I get that. And there we got revisions, and we can go back and, in a period of time and do some things. All right. User preferences, it refills this UI with whatever I click on. Okay. We can get to our user preferences. We can get the pop-up that shows all of our keyboard shortcuts. Goosey gander at these puppies, boys and girls, because you can get to responsive mode and the template library, which I don't think works because I tried and it doesn't work. And there's a new keyboard shortcut. User preferences and page settings. That's for me, Command or Control Shift Y and U to get to that. All right, let's just see if this works. Command Shift H. Yes, it does. And then I'd have to click on revisions. Okay, Command Shift Y. Okay, all right, it's a little slow. Command Shift U, user preferences. Okay, that works. Now, what does not work for me is this. Theme Builder. I want to right-click and open in a new tab. I just want the option to do that. Why do I want that option? Because if I click on this tab, if I click on Theme Builder in this tab, it will override the page I'm on, and I don't want that. I want to stay on this page. And maybe I want to check on something in my Theme Builder. Well, guess what? Now, here's the question. If I hit this X button, does it take me back to my home page? Yes, it does. Okay, well then that answers that question. But still, I want the option. I want the option to open it in a new tab. By clicking this and right-clicking, which I don't have the option to do, I want to right-click and open in a new tab. So I'm going to make that a feature request. All right. Okay, the nested carousel. We have to go back to the nested carousel because there is a problem with the nested carousel. And I forgot to tell you that. Where's the nested? It's a C-O-U, no, C-A-R. Goodness gracious, can't spell. All right, carousel, bloop. All right, so what does it say? Right-click, open in a new tab. Okay, this right here. No, click right here. Okay. So let's say I click here and I want to put a 50-50 split in here. Look right here. If I decide I don't want that, that X is just barely peeking out right there. That needs to be fixed too. I mean, I can click on it and it will close, but it still needs to be somewhere else. Boo-boo, go lie down. She has to go to the bathroom and she's going to have to hold it for a little bit. All right, so yes, that needs to be fixed because I can click on it. But at any rate, if I want a 50-50 split, then I have two boxes in there. And I could just, come in here and put an image, a little tiny image, and let's say I want to add a button on the other side. You can do that. So that is the carousel. But I just wanted to tell you that there is a problem. Y'all, I didn't have any water, and I'm about to have a coughing fit. Excuse me. I'm going to go get some water. Nobody's here, and nobody cares. I'll be right back. Yes, I have a very large bottle of water. Okay. I always have water. Goodness. So sorry for that interruption. Ooh, it won't go away. Don't you love it when you're live? When nobody's watching? Alrighty, so there's a problem with the carousel. All right, moving on. We did the global style guide. Let me look at my notes. New top bar features, new page. Oh yes, here we are. So if we're on the home page, if I click here, we can add a new page. Now here's what's going to happen when I click on add new page. Yes, obviously I want to save. Okay, so it is going to give you the wackadoodle Elementor page with a number on it, 1401. All right, so how do we change that? I forgot. We got to go to the page settings. Nope. How do you get out of that? How do you get out of the page? You just have to click the button again. There should be an exit button. Where are our... That's the site settings. I want the page settings. Oh, you got to click this thing. All right, yes. So you change it with the cogwheel over here for the page settings. I forgot. Other page. Other page 2. Okay, there it is. All right, and we'll hit publish. So that's the new thing. Other page 2. Now we were just on the home page, and I can switch back to the home page. Isn't that fun? It doesn't actually go to the page. It doesn't do it like a huge reload. Where's our other page 2? There it is. It just kind of reloads in the background. Ain't that cool? Yes, that's coming. That is the top bar, new page. Yep, already did that. Add widgets with the click. We already did that. So if I come in here and, yep, it just adds it in a, all I did was click a title and it put it in there, and it automatically put a container on the page. Yep. Alrighty. So we got the one-click wonders now. So let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to add an image. See, I'm so used to, there's the image. God, help us all, that's so big. Yeah, we're going to have to fix this. Okay, there's a new thing with the image. I'm glad we're here. Okay, height. All right, object fit, cover. Oh, look. Top center. Oh, position top center. But we don't have object fit. We don't have custom here yet. Fill. Okay, we don't want fill. Default. We don't want default. Contain. There we go. We can contain it and we can cover it, but we don't have the option to position it manually. Top center, top right. Okay, so yeah, but we do, these are the new features in the height. So if I change this back to contain and I go height, we can change the image height. But you're like, you do that with the width already. Well, that would be true. The width of the object and the height of the object. You can, oh, look, you can do all kinds of things with the height and the width now. Well, it only goes as tall as it is wide. Okay. But there again, those are the new features right there. Notes. Okay. Yes, we already covered the transparent overlay of the other page parts. I don't happen to have a footer, so let's go to the theme builder and let's create a footer and add a new one because it does the same exact thing. I'll believe you. Let's not waste time. Let's just use this one. Insert. Apply. Okay, there's our footer. I don't particularly like this. Okay, there we go. Yep. What is this? Site logo. All right, we're going to choose the site logo on our own. And Crown Consulting. We'll do that one. Okay, it's an image. It is full. Why is it small? I don't know. Let's find out. Because it's only 40 pixels wide. Well, let's make that puppy bigger. All right. Height and width. Ooh, that works. I love this height feature. That's just beautiful. Okay. So let's go back here, edit the footer, go to the style. I am wasting your time, I know. Background color, color. Here we go. Let's just give it a, yep. And we're going to click and copy. And then we're going to come down here, right click, edit copyright, style, background type. And paste. What? Where's that pink color coming from? I don't know. It's just wasting your time. All right, we're not doing that. All right, the loop grid, but yep, we already did that. Image widget height controls. Okay, now we're moving on to CSS Grid. Because if you've heard me in the past, I don't know the usage of said. That's a hideous footer. We're going to get rid of this section here. All right, we'll just hit publish. Okay. Add condition entire site. That's good. All right. So if I go back to another page and hit hard refresh, we have to hit cancel because it's not published. All right. Hard refresh. Okay, we're at this other page. And we are getting ready to do a CSS grid. All right. So let's put in a CSS grid. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Now, I don't know what I'm about to do, but I'm going to give it a try. All right, so I'm going to add an image. An image. Okay. And let's just put the image in there. I need a big one. A big one. There's a big one. Okay. Where's the button? There it is. All right. So if I wanted to make this image go more than the column that it fits in. So how do we do that? We have to add CSS, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. All right, we're going to have the robot help us. Set this image in the grid to span 2 columns, yes. Set the image in the grid to span 2 columns. Let's see what happens. Now, I don't know my CSS. Let's see what happens. It worked. It worked. Column grid column span 2. All right, good. So, all right, what am I trying to do now? I'm lost. All right, go back to, I don't want to edit the image. Edit the container. Okay, here we are, container. 3 columns and 2 rows. I want 3 rows, yes, okay. And I need to see the grid. I know there's a button that says grid outline, show, hide. Okay. All right, it's not working the way I want it to, but that's okay. All right, we're going to add in here, in this next one, an icon box. I'm just going to drag and drop it in there. Okay. And we're going to go to, that's the icon box. but I want to click inside of the grid. I want to control the... Nope, that's not going to happen. All right, yep, this is a crash and burn because I don't know what I'm doing. I want to... Where's the grid? Where's the grid? Okay, so hold on. Here is what I want to have happen. That's what I want to have happen. I want to align it all. Okay, so what if I... Okay, yes, it's... What if I added, oh, I don't know, another picture in this right here? All right, and I put in a tiny little image, or we're just going to... All right, so go back to the grid. I'm trying to make, thank you very much, right here. I'm trying to make a, where is the columns grid? The, between the grid. Nope, the space between the grid. Where's the space between the grid? Is it in additional options? No. Go back to the container. Height, items, grid outline, columns 3, gap, column 10 px. Oh, it is centered. That is the problem. All right. So what if I decided, let's change this image a little bit. Style. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go cover. All right. And what if I wanted to override the position of the image in this grid cell? All right, I'm going to go to advanced, and I'm going to go to transform, and I'm going to say offset, and I'm going to say Y negative. There we go. Yep, and offset X. There we go. Now, I'm curious. I'm going to hit publish. What would happen if I hit tablet? It sort of maintains itself. I know there's going to be a hot mess here. Look. Wow. Okay. It's a little bit of a hot mess, but it's maintaining itself. Interesting. Again, I'm just playing with the CSS grid. And so if I decided to put a button, let's put a button in here. A button in there. And I decided to put it in the center. And maybe a list item. List. Let's do the click method. You can only put one item in a grid. All right. I'm growing a brain. We're going to go around our elbow to see if we can fix something here. All right. Let's go down to the bottom of the page. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say flex. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going to add a container. Not there. Okay, I want to add a container here. No. Okay, you don't seem to understand what I want. So, manual method. Okay, now, how now, brown cow? If I drag a container in there, if I add a button, where's my button? I've gotten so excited I can't see. Oh, duplicate, D. Yeah, there you go. You have to add a container if you want multiple items inside of a grid box. Good to know. Very, very good to know. Edit the container. I want all my buttons there. Yep. So we can just get all fancy schmancy with a design. Again, let's go look at, it maintains itself in tablet, but it's a hot mess in the mobile. Yeah, it's all over the place. Very interesting. Okay, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there down the road. But at any rate, you can make lovely, I'm just going to be cute. Here we go, icon box. I'm just having fun here since nobody's here. We're almost done at the top of the hour. I want the background image of the background type color. Yeah, that doesn't work. Hey, give me a color. That's hideous. Okay, light gray. And icon box, let's put padding 30 all the way around. And I'm going to transform it on the offset to the YX. Yeah, right there. So yeah, I'm just having a little design fun. You can design all kinds of things. But again, when you get to tablet, you're going to have to decide what you want to do. Oh, wow, baby. That's, yeah, okay. But again, this grid is not finalized, so we'll just publish those settings. Okay, what do we want to do? Hexadecimal transparency. Oh, that's something else. Okay, I think we're actually, we're done for today. Yeah, we're done for today because I can leave that for another time of that. So yes, we have 1 hour of lots of fun with the grid. So yes, that is the grid. Just having fun and designing with the grid. Again, I have to go back to the transform, offset, reset. And if I wanted to reset this image, edit the image, go to advanced, go to transform, we can hit reset. And it can go back to where it needs to be. And if you want, again, if you want to add multiple items to a grid item, you have to put a container in it in order to have multiple items in it. Good to know. Good to know. Well, boys and girls, it has been fun. A lot of fun for me because I've taken a lot of the professionalism out of these live chats. Phone calls happening, didn't have any water, was about to have a coughing fit, the dog had to go to the bathroom. You know, hey, we just have fun on a live chat. Anything can happen. So y'all be good, and there is a video coming out probably later today, if not today, tomorrow morning, on, what was that about? I don't remember what it was about. You'll find out. Bye now.